Hey guys, it's Kristina. So I wanted to do a video on how to save money because I recently put up my college experience video and I was talking about how, I had to pay for college and everything like that. So it's definitely nice to know how to save money if you're in college, if you're in high school, it doesn't matter, you're out of college. It's always nice to have some money saved up for, any emergency situations and everything like that. Or just, people would even ask me, they're like, how can you afford these things, blah, blah, blah. It's just all about managing your money. So today I just wanted to give you kind of like some tips and tricks to help you out if you are, younger maybe and starting like to live on your own or paying your bills and stuff like that. So it's always nice to have something on the backup in your bank account like saved up in case your car breaks down, you have to fix it, you have to get a new car, or like an emergency happens, you have to pay like medical bills or something like that, or even if you want to just make a big purchase like buy a MacBook or something like that, it's always nice to have that backup, just kind of like it's like a sense of security in a way, because you're not going to be like, oh my god, like if this should happen, because then it's like, if my car breaks, like what the fuck am I going to do? Like I'm not going to have any way to get to work and stuff like that. So, and this is what happened to me. Basically, when I worked in high school, I didn't used to save my money, like really. I just spent it all, and like it hit me afterwards when I was 18 and I had to buy my own car. My first car I bought, it was so cheap, that's another thing. You want to buy quality over quantity. It was pretty, but it was very cheap, and I ended up, paying so much money to fix it and then just giving it to the junkyard because it was a piece of shit. And then my second car, like literally I had no car, so I had to like borrow money from like an adult and then paying them back later because I needed to buy a new car and I didn't have any money saved up. And that was so stupid that I didn't save anything, because looking back on it, I used to make good money, working at clubs, and I would just spend it all because I was like younger and dumb, and yeah, definitely don't do that. So now after that, after like, I got that second car, I always save money because it's always nice. It's like just a nice feeling to have money stored in the bank account that like if something happens, you have to buy like, I don't know, a plane ticket to go see your parents or whatever, you have that money. You're not going to be like in a rut, you know what I mean? And everything adds up. You might think like, oh, $1 here, 50 cents there, like it's not a big deal, but honestly everything adds up in the end, like trust me. So even if you have like a coupon to use or whatever, or go to happy hour and save some money that way on drinks or food, like definitely do it, because trust me, everything adds up. So I wish I knew that when I was younger, because I remember my first job working at a club was when I was 17. It was in New York City actually, when I lived there for like a summer, and it wasn't here in Virginia. So we made good money with my friend every night, and we just spent it all shopping the next day. Like it was so stupid. So then like if I had that money, I probably could have gotten like a way better first car than I did. So when I turned 18, I wanted to get a credit card, right? And nobody would give me a fucking credit card because I didn't have credit history. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to build credit history if I don't have a credit card, Like somebody's got to give me one. So I ended up finally getting one, and you always want to build your credit. You always want to pay off every month. So, even if, like, it's better, like, this is why I use credit cards all the time, because it just builds your credit. So even if you do have that money in the bank account to buy whatever it is that you want to buy, I still use my credit card, and then I just pay it off at the end of the month. So even though like you have the money, just put it on your credit card anyway and then pay it off, because it will build your credit, and like you really need it. It's very important. So I did that from when I was like 18 till I was, I still do it, but till I was 21. I bought my third car, and I actually financed it. It was like a newer car, and they looked at my credit and it was like $750, and they were like, that's a really good credit for a 21-year-old. This was like 3 years ago, and they were like, that's really good. And I was like, thanks. It's just because I paid it off every month, like my credit card. So definitely do that to build your credit for sure. My favorite one is Chase. I love Chase cards because you get so many points just for signing up and using the card. Like literally, I told you guys in my other video how my when I went to Vegas last month, my plane ticket that was supposed to be like $650 was completely free just because I used my Chase card points, and like it was totally free. Like I love that card. So I will definitely link the link where you can get one down below this video if you want to check it out. Definitely pay it all off. Don't be in debt. Like don't spend money that you don't have. One of my friends in high school, she like senior year, I think, or something like that, she got a credit card like way before me, and then she ended up being in debt like thousands of dollars because she would just go shopping all the time and she didn't have the money to pay it back, you know. And then she ended up like fucking up her credit basically, and she ended up regretting it. Like I think she's still paying it off or something crazy like that, and she definitely regretted it. But don't do that. Like if you don't have the money, don't spend like the money that you don't have, you know what I mean? It's just dumb. And whenever you get a paycheck, or you know, like I work at clubs, so like you get cash for tips, but whenever you get money, just put it in your savings, put it into your bank account. Don't just go shopping, you know what I mean? I mean, there's different ways to do it. Some people, you know, put a certain percentage into their savings, so like they would put like 50-50, they would put like 70% there and use 30. However you want to do it. The way I do it is just like I would put it all into my bank, and then I just know how much I have, and I try not to spend, you know, more than I have. And it's just as simple as that. I always find little ways to save money as well. I have online banking, so I always see how much I have, but just, you know, don't spend more than you have basically. Don't buy unnecessary things. Like if you don't need it, don't buy the shit if you don't need it, you know what I mean? A lot of times people just go shopping, they kind of get carried away with it, but like if you don't need it, don't fucking buy it. And there's a lot of ways to save money. So if you go like grocery shopping, try to get the generic brands. Like shop around, you know, it might not look like a big difference. Like if you're getting, you know, like detergent or dressing for your salad or something like that, it might look like, you know, the regular brand is like $2, and then the generic brand, like the Kroger brand or Food Lion, is like $1.50. So it might not look like a lot, but trust me, it adds up. If you get like all these things at the register, you might save like $20, and that's like $20 extra for whatever you want to save up for, like a new computer or a nice purse or whatever it is. I always use coupons, and some of my friends are like, what are you doing? Like really, like kind of like it's funny to them, but at the same time, those friends are the ones that don't have any money, because I know so many people working at bars that'll be like, oh my god, I don't have any money, I'm like waiting for my next paycheck, I don't have a car, you know, and it sucks, of course, but at the same time, they're like out every night drinking and buying shots for everyone, and I'm like, you know, it's kind of your fault that you don't have a car. You're out every night spending like hundreds of dollars, and yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. So it's always good to save up, use coupons. I mean, what I do is like I have cards for every like store, literally like CVS, Rite Aid, whatever, and they always give you the cash back. They always give you coupons. I always use those all the time, you know. I get the emails, so like sign up for a lot of the online stores that you like to shop on, sign up for their emails. I will link a whole bunch of different stores that I love, like online stores down below for you guys that you can like sign up for their emails. Like make an account and they'll send you coupons to your email box, and it always helps because I've shopped so many times where like, you know, my total will be like $100, and then I will go on my email and like search for like Romwe, for example. I will look it up and they'll send you coupons for like 25% off, and it takes off a lot, you know, and it's always helpful to do it that way, you know, because there's so many ways to save money. People just don't realize it, and it's kind of stupid not to take advantage of that if you do know about it. So like same thing with CVS, like I always go in there, I always get, like if I get a coupon in an email and it says like, you know, $4 off CVS or something like that, or 15% off your next purchase, and it will expire in like 3 days. I know that like eventually I will need like new contact solution, new toothpaste or whatever, so I will go and use that coupon and get the stuff that I will need like now. Even though I haven't run out of it yet, I will still get it now for the cheaper price instead of getting it later for the regular price. Does that make sense? And a lot of times like I'll go to Target, and if you see like a sale like 2 for 1 or something like that, like I bought some vitamins and it was like buy one get the second one free or something like that, so you know, I know that eventually I'll run out of my vitamins, so I'll just get it. And it's not hoarding, it's just like literally it's necessities that you need every day, like shower gel, toothpaste, stuff like that. You know you're gonna buy it later anyways, might as well just take advantage of the sale now. And I love shopping online because it's just, you get like free shipping, you get free extra goodies like from Ulta and Sephora. They give you samples, you get coupons, and they don't get in the store normally, you know. And I love shopping through Ebates as well. I love Ebates. They have so many great coupons, and you also get cash back for every purchase. It's so amazing. I will link it down below. But basically, like if there's 10% back on the store, not only do you get the coupons that Ebates gives you, and they're always valid, which is another good thing. You don't have to like look around different websites for it. But like say it's 10% back, and I spend like $100 at a certain store, I'll get the $10 back. So that's like another bonus to make money basically shopping. And Ebates has so many different stores. They even have like Amazon, eBay, Groupon, you know, that you can get money back on those purchases. So it's not like even like a regular store like Sephora.com. It could be like eBay, you know what I mean? And Groupon, by the way, also is really, really good. So I will link Groupon down below, but just sign up for Groupon and they'll send you really good deals to your email, and you can get like half off dining, you can get vacation packages, so many great things. I buy like spray tans from them for my local salon, like juicing. I bought Groupons for juicing, like a local company. Just, you know, anything like that, like restaurants in your area, you can save money that way. So if you want to go out and have a nice dinner like with your boyfriend, you can buy it for half off on Groupon. You know, you might as well, because you're gonna go out anyway, so it's like might as well save money on it, you know what I mean? Or vacation packages. I've gotten hotels through Groupon. Like I got the New York hotel when I went to New York last month. I got it through Groupon and I saved like a lot of money, like $100 I think. Another thing is like your lifestyle, just where you shop, where you go out, and how often you go out and stuff like that. I mean, of course you want to live fun life. It's not like, you know, don't buy anything ever. I'm not saying that, but just be smart about it. You know, there's a lot of different sites that you can go on to buy like clothes that are basically new or worn once or something like that, like brand names. Like I have a Poshmark account. I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out, and there's like a $5 code that I have that you can get like a credit on it. So I'll post all the info down below, but basically it's like you shop other people's clothes, shoes, anything like that. And you know, I mean, it could be worn, like if you want some Christian Louboutin shoes or whatever, but a lot of times it'll be like new with tags on it and people just don't use it, they don't wear it, so they'll sell it. And it's a good way to, you know, get something on sale. Like basically it's like really good brands that you can buy, but like cheaper, you know what I mean? People maybe wore it once or like never worn it before, and you're gonna be paying like half the retail price, if that. And also like going out, you know what I mean? I mean, it's always good to go out. I'm not saying like don't go out, but like just be smart about it. Like I said, use Groupon for like dinners if you want to go out to have a nice fun dinner, or like amusement park or whatever, concert, I don't know, whatever it is. There's ways to save money on that. And you know, just try not to go out like and eat too much, because you can always cook at home. Like when I was in college, I didn't have time to cook at home. Like I told you guys, I was working full time, I was going to school full time, but a lot of times I would just go in a drive-through and like buy McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, just stuff like that, because I didn't have time. Like legit, I would just be going from class to work or whatever. I didn't have time to go home, but it adds up. So you know, instead of getting the full meal, you could just get like the burger and a water or something like that. You know, it really does add up all the time. Like if you're not gonna eat the fries anyway or whatever, you know what I mean? Or you could just buy the groceries real quick and make like a quick salad. So like if you think about it, Wendy's salad is what, like $6-7. You know, you could probably just go to the grocery store and get like $20 worth of groceries, you know, and make like 5 or 6 different salads. You know, buy the lettuce, the chicken, the tomatoes, and just make a nice yummy salad. And it's gonna be way cheaper, and it's not like you're even cooking, it's just really fast, you know, but it's way cheaper than going out and actually buying it, even in the fast food. And also don't throw out change. Like I told you guys, I always use credit cards. I don't like to use cash because you always get the change, and I hate change. But don't throw it out. Like keep it somewhere, or just put it in the bank next time you go to make a deposit, because it really does add up. Like I'm telling you, everything adds up. It might seem stupid to use coupons and do all this hassle, but it really does add up, and you'll see your bank account growing, and like then you'll be happy because you'll actually have money for doing whatever you want to do. You know, if you need that plane ticket, you need that computer, you are like, basically it's like a sense of security. Like you're not, you know, like, oh my god, like I don't have any fucking money, I can't do this, I can't do that, like, you know what I mean? It's like whatever you want to do, if like life happens, something happens, you have that money on backup, and it's just like a sense of security, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So it feels good to have money. So yeah. So I'm gonna go because this video is getting kind of long. So I hope that was helpful for you guys, and you got some tips and tricks on saving money. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are, it's never too late to start. And I definitely suggest, you know, using coupons, getting a credit card, always paying it off, of course. Don't spend more than you have, and just always save from like every paycheck or cash or whatever you have that you don't need. Just definitely store it into your bank account. So that is it. I'm gonna go, you guys. Please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and if you want to add me on like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something like that, I will have all my links down below, as well as my vlogging channel. So subscribe to that if you haven't yet. And yeah, I'm gonna see you next time. Bye. So it just looks like this. And I like the white, how it goes in, because it makes your waist look visually smaller. And the back is just like bandagey type. I don't know if you can see the lines, but it's like a thick material as well.